Hi, welcome to my complete Saber guide. Saber, aka Arteria Pendragon, aka King Arthur himself. Anyways, is the first Fate Stay Night collaboration character coming in version 3.4. In this video, I'll be going through everything you need to know on how to build and play our Gluttonous King, covering her best Lycorns, Relic sets, Planar Ornaments, teams, and many more. Before we start, I'm doing a giveaway of 2 supply passes / welcome rooms to my subscribers at 7k subs, so make sure you subscribe. First and foremost, how does Saber's kit work? Saber is a wind unit following the path of destruction. Her skill does damage in blast and increases in damage for every core resonance, CR for short, if her energy is full after using this attack. The attack consumes all stacks for energy in return or otherwise gains 3 CR stacks. Her ultimate does damage in AoE and 10 bounce damage to random targets while enhancing her basic attack, which does damage in AoE and gains 2 CRs while increasing in damage depending on the number of enemies. Her talent gains 1 CR on battle starts, and when ally uses ultimate, increase damage dealt by Saber and gain 3 CR. Each CR consumption also regenerates energy, and her technique increases her attack while gaining 2 CRs. For her bonus traits abilities, the first increases crit rate by 20%, and on battle start or after using her enhanced basic attack, gain mana burst, which makes Saber recover 1 skill point and take immediate action if she has CR and her skill can regenerate energy to full. The second allows for excessive energy storage and on battle start set energy to 60%, and the third increases crit damage after using skill and for each CR gained. Her bonus stat boost includes some wind damage bonus, crit rate, and HP. For her traits leveling priorities, you want to be focusing on ultimate first, then skill, then basic, then talent. Overall, after the absolute bombshell of a kit that is finance, Saber has a relatively straightforward kit, but don't let that straightforwardness fool you, as the absolute nuke of an ultimate, her noble phantasm as some may call it, Excalibur, can and will do some insane damage. We are looking at 280% on the initial cost and a whopping 1100% bounce around our enemies. Not to mention how often she gets to ult and an extremely strong enhanced basic attack as well. Saber is looking like a very solid DPS, paired alongside some very nice fan service animations, especially for Fate fans like me. Now moving on to how to actually build her, starting with Saber's best Lycorns. Of course, as per usual, her best in slot will be a signature Lycorn. This increases crit damage and when using ultimate, also increase attack as well. In addition, if max energy is over 300, regenerate energy and further increase attack. As you can tell, this is a very strong Lycorn for her, as it gives her an absolute abundance of attack coupled with crit damage, while also providing even more energy for more ultimate uptime. For alternatives, of course, S5 Aeon is a great choice, and so is the brand new Destruction Battle Pass Lycorn. This new Lycorn provides some crit rate with skill and ultimate damage dealt increase, which all of Saber is able to use. Other than that, S5 Blue Sky and S5 Secret Valve can be placeholders. Next up is Saber's stat breakpoints and main stats. For the breakpoints, you want to first speed tune your Saber for your action advancer. Saber is best played with an action advancer, namely Sunday and Bronya, so making her +1 speed of them is the first priority. But going for slower is also an option if you want to play a hyperspeed action advancer. Then going for 100% crit rate is ideal, as you get 37% crit rate innately, so going for the 100% will make your damage shine even more. After that, the usual attack and crit damage should be focused on. So her best main stats will be crit body, speed / attack boots, wind / attack orb, and attack rope. Body is crit as she's a crit DPS, again aiming for the 100% crit rate is ideal. Boost can be speed or attack, as you can choose to either make her +1 speed of an action advancer or just slower. Orb is wind or attack, either is fine, just choose whichever one has better substats. And rope is attack. Energy rope just does not regenerate any meaningful amount to allow for some special playstyle, so attack is generally more recommended. With the main stats and substats done, here are Saber's best Relic sets and Planar Ornaments. Her best in slot will actually be the 4-piece with Strider. However, the caveat here is that to maintain a full uptime on it requires a very specific teams and speed tuning. So while it is technically her best in slot as it provides crit damage and a good amount of attack if you can have full uptime on it, 4P Scholars is very close in damage while working 100% of the time no matter the situation. And the Scholar's domain also has Sacredos, which is perfect for your Sunday or Bronya. So despite Scholars not being actually the true best in slot, it is still more recommended. As for Planar Ornaments, Firmware Frontline is the best as a whole kit does good damage, so a generic buff is usually better. So that also means that Space Sealing Station is also very good, while Inner Cicero and Routiling Arena can be used too if they have good substat rolls. Now for Saber's best Eidolons, E1 increases ultimate damage and makes her basic attack and skill gain 1 extra CR. A very good Eidolon that buffs the main parts of her kit, which is very good. E2 makes CR gain also ignore defense and increases CR skill damage increase as well. A decent Eidolon, but by itself is not that strong. This synergizes well with the rest of the Eidolons. E3 and 5 are just trace levels. E4 increases win res pen, and E6 increases win res pen even more for ultimate, and the excessive energy storage is increased. Additionally, when using ultimate for the first time, regenerate 300 energy, and again after 3 ultimates. Back to what I was saying before, E2's defense ignore by itself is pretty mid, but pair alongside all the win res pen in E4 and E6 and possibly her teammates too, altogether makes this set of Eidolons as a whole very good Eidolons. While usually I will not say this, but Saber overall has some really good Eidolons if you can combine everything to E6, where she truly shines. But maybe it's not that crazy since she will be available for at least 3 patches. Regardless though, the age-old question of E1 versus S1. S1 will be the winner this time as E1 has small damage buff and energy gain, whereas S1 has massive damage buff and energy gain. So S1 will be better, but E1 is on the way to E6, so you know what I'm saying? Anyways, last but not least, Saber's best teammates and teams. Starting with, of course, their energy teammates, Sunday, Huohuo, and Ting Yun. Due to how much reliance Saber has on energy, not only for her Excalibur, but also for the rest of her kit, energy teammates are a must for Saber. Well, must is a strong word, but these units will make Saber shine even more as a unit. Other than those, action advancers, especially Sunday, Bronya, and Robin, will be perfect for Saber as well. Since her self-energy generation, due to the CR, is also pretty good, having as many turns on Saber as possible is also a massive plus. So with that out of the way, here are Saber's best teams, starting with the good old Sunday, Robin, and Huohuo. This feels like deja vu, but regardless, this team combines both types of teammates she wants, action advancers and energy generators, so this will be her best team. Of course, Sunday can be replaced by Bronya or Sparkle, but as Sparkle, it's best to go Slow Saber and Hyperspeed Sparkle. Robin can be replaced by Ting Yun or Tribi, with Tribi actually being even better than Robin if DDD Tribi is set up correctly, and Huo Squared can be replaced by QBQ Galagear for a more free-to-play friendly option. So yeah, that does it for the Saber guide. I really can't believe I'm saying this, but Saber, or Fate in general, is one of my favorite anime slash manga slash medias. Seeing it collab with Starro is really quite surreal. Anyways though, super excited for her and Archer. Thinking about E6ing Saber, but I will have to consult my wallet about that.